Okay, so we have discussed about business goals till now. Now we are going to discuss about something called bidding types. Okay, bidding types, for which we need to understand what is the meaning of the word bidding first. Okay, we should know what is a bidding. Okay, meaning of bidding. Let us go online and search. Okay, meaning of bidding. Okay, so the offering of a particular prices for something, especially at an auction. Okay, so people offer something on an auction system. Okay, in order, the ordering or requesting of someone to do something. Okay, that is bidding. That is also one. Okay, now the offering of a particular price or something, especially at an auction. Auction means there is more than one person to compete for a product or a service. Okay, basically, so we will take this noun meaning and we will add it inside this document. Okay, basically the offering of a particular price for something, especially at an auction, is called bidding. Okay, now there are several types of bidding available with advertising network. You take any PPC industry. PPC means the pay per click. Now, pay per click PPC is not specific to Google only. Any advertisement type that is happening in internet works with PPC concept, because only when people click on an advertisement, the visitors will be taken to the advertiser's landing page. So without click, nothing happens except the brand awareness campaign. Even in brand awareness campaign, people may end up clicking on an image. Okay, so the offering of a particular prices or something, especially at an auction, is called the bidding. In that scenario, what are the different biddings available? If you look into the list of biddings that we have, I have given only the famous and most used bidding details informations here. Okay, there are several bidding information available that can be segregated into two. One is like manual bidding and another one is like automatic bidding. Okay, manual bidding and automatic bidding. Now cost per click, this basically is a CPC, which means whenever an advertisement is undergoing an auction system, every advertiser, let me say there are five people to fight for a particular product called, let me say, water bottle. Now, every advertiser will start bidding every time. Okay, when somebody is searching for water bottle, I will offer up to rupees 20. Okay, I can give up to rupees 20. There will be another manufacturer who will be willing to say, oh, I'm willing to spend up to 15 rupees. Somebody says I'm willing to spend up to 10 rupees when people click on advertisement. So like this, each and every person will say their own cost. These are all automated. Okay, so every they will be asked to define the cost initially or automatically. So once it is done initially, then the process happens normal. Okay, CPC, so basically cost per click. So when an advertiser clicks on an advertisement, the payment is made. For example, when I go here, okay, this is one of the best example. So digital marketing course in, let me say, Madurai. So when I search this, I see the local business listing is coming here. Okay, and I come down, okay, to the bottom somewhere around here. Okay, no advertisement shown. I think lots of people will start showing advertisement after 10 o'clock. So that is one thing. Let me try to show it with digital marketing course in Chennai. There will be more competition in Chennai. Okay, now you see FITA has come at the top, and FITA says that uh, digital marketing course, number one digital marketing training course or institute. So this is the advertisement that they have. Okay, now this advertisement is shown to me. This is called one impression. Now when this FITA will end up spending money, when I go click on this advertisement and open it in a new tab, that is when Google will consider this as a click and amount will be detected. Until then, when I see this, Google is not going to deduct money for the advertisement. So this types of bidding strategy is called CPC, basically called cost per click. Okay. Now this is one. At the same time, the second types of bidding strategy is basically the small variation of CPC that is called ECPC. When we expand it, this is basically called enhanced cost per click. Let us say what is ECPC is. Okay. What is ECPC in AdWords? Okay, let us see. It's basically called enhanced CPC. What Google says is like enhanced CPC is an automatic cost per click value that is assigned. Okay. With respect to cost per click CPC bidding strategy, CPC bidding strategy is a manual strategy where I will go and tell advertisements that I will spend only this much amount of money per click. That is basically called a CPC. Okay. We will try to have a look at existing campaigns, whichever is there. Okay. I have a couple of clients. For example, I can go with the T and customer care. That is one client I have. Okay, so I can check this out. And when I go and check their advertisements, they are really going good. Just to take some time. So this is the advertisement that they have for washing machine. Okay, for air conditioners. Okay. Now when we have a look at this one, I can select any one of the campaign here at the left side, air conditioner campaign I'm choosing. Okay, under this air conditioner campaign, what happens? There are lots of keywords that people are searching, and when I go to the settings option for this particular campaign of air conditioner. Okay, so when we look into the settings option, and we also have other settings option, and he has a budget of rupees 1500 every day, number one. And the next thing is, the bidding strategy used here is the maximize clicks, which means increase the number of clicks that is coming to my website. This is basically called the maximize clicks option. And the radius targeting, the location is somewhere around 15 kilometers is what it is. And when we have a look into this one, I think under the bidding strategy maximize click, I click this one and it says you can set up a maximum limit per click for your advertisement. See, set a maximum cost per click for this one, which means CPC. When people search for washing machine surveys in Madurai, in those area, what is the maximum amount that I'm willing to spend is rupees 50. I'm willing to spend rupees 50 for this particular advertisement. So every time, so it is saying Google is saying here. So with the maximus click, Google Ads automatically sets your bids to help get as many clicks as possible. Okay, which means based on the maximus click option, if you are not giving any limit here, Google will try to set maximum number of visitors possibility by offering different cost per click limit in different scenarios. Okay, but when we give a limit to this one, 50 rupees is limited. Now if there is a need to spend above 50 to win the bid, now we may not be able to win the bid because we have limited within 50. Now all those people who are running advertisement campaign with a limited budget, they go with rupees 50 as the bidding limit. Not only 50, they go with a specific bidding value. Okay, now this is basically manual. If you are not giving this bidding value manually, that is basically called ECPC. So in other words, you don't define a manual cost per click, then that is called enhanced CPC, that bidding system is. Okay, we have one more bidding system called CPA, which is basically in expanded form, it is called as cost per action, or it is also called as cost per acquisition. This types of bidding system is working in such a way, whenever people click on advertisement, a minimal amount is deducted. A minimal amount is deducted. But once they get into the advertisement or into the landing page, then we need to define what action people need to take. Do they have to register, or do they have to subscribe for a newsletter, or they have to download a software, or they have to complete a sign up? So people should come and they should take a kind of action. Only when an action is complete, the bidding amount will be detected. So this is basically called a CPA, cost per action or cost per acquisition. Okay. We have another bidding strategy here, CPM, cost per thousand impressions, which means we will fight to show our image or advertisements to more than 1,000 people. Okay, and for every 1,000 people we show the advertisement, we get the amount deducted. Okay, maybe 20 rupees, 30 rupees approximately, it depends. It's basically called CPM, so cost per 1,000 impressions. When 1,000 people looks at your advertisement, your money will be deducted. And this kind of advertisement bidding strategy will be used when somebody wants to increase their brand visibility. Okay, people can use both image advertisement and video advertisement to increase the visibility. With respect to the CPC, ECPC and CPA, the advertisers can take advantage of search network, which means people what they search online. Okay, the advertisers can take advantage of the search network basically. So this is cost per 1,000 impressions. Okay, and we have something called VCPM. As I've already said, for CPC it is cost per click, for ECPC it is enhanced cost per click. When it comes to this view CPM, VCPM, this is basically called a viewable CPM, which means cost per 1,000 impressions, viewable 1,000 impressions, which means in the above example, CPM, when your advertisement is shown to 1,000 people, then the amount will be deducted. So the problem here is when a visitor opens a website like this is one of my website where I run Google AdSense. Okay, now if you look into this particular website is divided into two sections. One section is called above the fold. Above the fold means anything that is visible right now. This area is above the fold, and other areas are below the fold, which means like when I scroll down, these areas are below the fold. Now what happens? Above the fold, you see there are some text advertisement displayed as image or display advertisement. There is a display advertisement here. This is basically the responsive advertisement, and we have a display advertisement here. Now what happens? If you look into this hdfclife.com, I'm seeing only the half of the advertisement. Now only when I scroll down, now when I see this advertisement only half, now this is not considered as a viewable CPM bidding strategy. Only when I completely view this advertisement now, this will be considered under the impression. Okay, and if I scroll down, there is no advertisement till now, but there might be advertisement at the bottom. Yeah, there is advertisement here. Bluehost advertisement is there. Okay, now what happens when this particular advertisement campaign is shown here? Okay, Bluehost or this one, only when I scroll down and see this advertisement, it will be considered as a impression, and that is called viewable impression. Okay, only when people view it, we call it as a viewable impression. And when people visit the website, even if the advertisement is shown at the bottom, even if the visitor is not seeing it, it is considered as an impression. So that is called CPM, basically CPM. So the difference between CPM and VCPM is under CPM, the guarantee of people seeing your advertisement is less, but whereas under VCPM, viewable CPM, this particular impression will be considered as a impression or a ad view only when people scroll down and see the advertisement in the viewable port of the electronic devices. Okay, basically, so this particular type of bidding strategy is called viewable CPM or VCPM. Okay, one more bidding strategy is there, CPI, basically cost per 1,000 impressions. Okay, so sorry, cost per 1,000 installations, not impressions. Okay, which is exclusively used for installing the mobile application. Okay, we can give it a try. Okay, what is CPI? What is CPI bidding in AdWords? Okay, okay. So focus on getting more installations. For campaigns focused on app installation, you can choose to set bid or not to set a bid. If you check the box set bid is checked, then this is called target cost per installation. So you can leave it as it is, so Google can detect the money automatically. But still, if you want to restrict it, for every installation you are paying around 5 rupees, 10 rupees, something like that. This is basically called cost per installation. Okay, so it lets you to choose how much you are willing to pay to get a new user for your app. Obviously, the wonderful description this is. Okay, so cost per installation. Okay, so we have one more bidding strategy. Okay, ROAS, which is called return on ad spend. Let us see what is this also. Okay, what is CPI? Basically, an advertisement campaign with a bidding strategy that can help you to increase your return based on the investment amount of money that you have made. Let me say you want to make for sure 20% of return from the money that you have invested. This bidding strategy is designed in such a way that your ads will be delivered and it will try to give you the 20% profit that you are trying to get. That's what it is. Okay. So target ROAS lets you bid based on target return on ad spend, which means like the amount of money that you spend that is related to the amount of revenue that you want to make. Okay. So this Google ad smart bidding strategy helps you to get more conversion value or revenue at the target return on ad spend you set. So you can set I need a profit of 20% and the profit of 10%, and you define a financial goal or a value. Now Google will try to run your advertisement based on the advertising budget that you offer, and it will try to give you the conversion value and the revenue that can help your business go profitable. Okay, so return on ad spend is one of the rarely used bidding strategy by normal common people. Okay, bigger industries people use this particular ROAS bidding strategy and still they run their businesses because their budget is very huge and they need to be very sensitive about getting their return on investment whenever they invest some money around there. Okay, and the last and the final one, what we are going to discuss about is the maximize click. Okay, this maximize click is another bidding strategy which is similar to cost per click. Indirectly, it works with the cost per click logic, but this goal is to increase the maximum number of people to click on my advertisement or images. This is basically maximize clicks. Okay, so we can increase the number of clicks, the website traffic, people who are coming to this particular website. So increasing the maximizing or number of clicks to the website. Okay. So when you are creating this advertisement campaign, we will be able to see each and every bidding strategy. Okay. Now without bidding strategy, nothing will happen with respect to displaying an advertisement. This CPC, ECPC, CPA, all these advertisement types and maximize clicks, all these bidding strategy types. Okay, this one, if you see this one, this and first three, CPC, CPA, these can be used for search network advertisement. Whenever people search something online, because people tend to click on it, so for every click they'll be charged. So all these bidding strategies will be used for search network advertisement. Okay, CPM, VCPM, these two advertisement bidding strategies will be used whenever a person wants to increase their brand visibility and awareness of the product. Okay, and we have something called a CPI, cost per installation, which is used for installing the mobile application. And return on ad spend is basically used for almost every types of advertisement. Okay, now maximize click again for the click based advertisement, search network advertisement. Okay, now by having been said all this, any one of the bidding strategies will be applied in your account. Okay, every time you go search something inside Google, as I've already said. Okay, let me try this one. So digital marketing course in Chennai. Okay, when I search this, Fita is coming at the top. So one advertisement is here, which means nobody is competing at this time to display advertisement. So there is no competitor. Most probably, so only Fita is shown. Okay. Okay. When I come down here, there are competitors like Great Learning, Coing Solutions, Kala Academy. So all these people are still having their businesses being shown here. Okay. Now what happens? There was a bidding happening between Great Learning, Fita, Coing Solutions, and Kala Academy. Okay. And out of these four people, Theta has won the highest bid value and theta is shown at the top. The next bid value is won by Great Learning and the next bid value is won by Coin Solutions and the next bid value is won by KaladaAcademy.com. Now when I search this digital marketing course in Chennai, when I search the same keyword again, now all these four institutes will undergo a bidding and now if you see, Theta did not win, or none of them are qualified to show at the top. But once you come at the bottom, then Theta is shown at the bottom, then Coing and Simply Learn. Now you see, Kallada Academy is gone, and Simply Learn has won the bidding strategy, and it came inside. Okay. Now, when somebody is searching about the same keyword again, now it is possible Google may not show advertisement because I'm searching it again and again. Okay. Now you see Fita is coming, Great Running is coming, Koyang is coming, again Kalada Academy is gone. So which means every time when a user is searching, a bidding strategy will be executed. Whomsoever is winning the auction, they will be put in the top positions on the advertisement tags. Okay. So these advertisement types and bidding strategies will be more useful when we try to create the advertisement campaigns.